teams who want to get to league final. The last day it was wide open, as you said, but I think there'll be a little bit more intensity about the game today.
How do you assess Cork's progress during the league so far?
Well, there's obviously a very good mood in the Cork camp at the minute, and all the players seem to be giving their best for Jimmy Barry. He seems to have a good thing going there with the Cork players at the moment. So it'll be nip and tuck today, there's no doubt about that, but we're looking forward to the game.
Your own captain Paul Curran is out today. Pádraig Maher switched back to the full back line. Any danger that might kind of unsettle the defensive unit?
Yeah, it's disappointing not to have Paul with us today, but it's an opportunity for a couple of other guys in the squad to stake their place, and make our job a little more difficult come championship time.
Declan, 3 goals I think you've scored in the league. Lar Corbett's absence has been keenly felt, it would appear. Yeah,
goals are something we probably need to get more of. There's no doubt about that. The teams that were above us in the league there, they got a good number of goals, but it's always nice to have something to work on.
And Brendan Maher, James Woodlock, a relatively new pairing as opposed to last year's All-Ireland final midfield. How do you feel they're doing?
I think they're doing very well. They're both very seasoned players, even though their partnership is relatively new. They're very seasoned at midfield together, so they've been playing very well in the league today, and hopefully that'll continue today.
Yeah, because it's toch it's verder.
Jimmy, a high-scoring game, the last day in the draw. Lacking maybe a little intensity. Is it likely to be the same again with both teams maybe eyeing a potential championship match later on?
Well, I didn't think it was lacking intensity. Last day, Brian, I thought it was a good game, but I suppose the marking mightn't have been as tight as people would have expected, but there was a lot of movement on both sides and some great scores. But I think it'll be a tough game. We're looking forward to it. We want to get to the final. I'm sure Tipperary do as well, so we'd like to be in the National League final. That's the aim today.
Conor Lehan has been outstanding so far in the league for Cork, but not starting today. So what's the reasoning behind that?
The reason is that he's been doing some exams in UCC, and same with Darren Sweetenham. Been oral exams all week with his leaving cert, so we decided not to play them. And also there are a number of players in the panel who we haven't played as much as we'd have liked it during the league, and we're giving them an opportunity today to play, and we don't think it weakens the team. We think it's a great opportunity for these players to stake a claim.
Irrespective of the result today, Jimmy, is it a case of mission accomplished in the league for Cork, do you think?
Well, we've done reasonably well. We're happy enough that we have established a number of players that have put it really the gun to our head in relation to a starting place on the 15, and we would like to extend that a bit more today. But the league has gone reasonably well, and I wouldn't be getting carried away. We've made a good bit of progress, but we've a lot more to do.
It would have been accepted at the start of the league that there was a bit of a gap between Cork and the likes of Tip and Kilkenny. How narrow is that gap now, would you think?
Well, it's very hard to tell in the National League. I mean, we won't know that till the championship starts, but as I said, we feel we've made a good bit of progress, but we've an awful lot of work to do yet to get up to that level, I feel, when the championship really starts. But that's what we're aiming towards, and we intend to be up there fighting with the best teams in the country.
Tipperary are today forced to change the shape of their backline because of injuries to Donna Maher and skipper Paul Curran. Conor O'Brien and David Young are both included, while Pádraig Maher switches to fullback and captains the team. Meanwhile, Cork make 4 changes from the drawn match here 3 weeks ago. Conor O'Sullivan comes in at corner back, John Gardner is named in midfield, Niall McCarthy starts his first game of the season, and Luke O'Farrell replaces the injured Cathal Naughton.
Ach Simeon Gilor, the Luke and the Dina had Trish Tachtach, agus Moran, Brad Eringer has bought this John Gardner, Tranon, and Fiachan Dusnog and Shannon Door, Sachraev Dive. Ach shit. Tiberdarn is Tushker known sees Noel McGrath, Yoloch Shepok Stach Marlon to see. Tan Council Career File again, Agastash Pa Bark, Trish Tiberdarn, the Hurd Erchlara scored in Son, Achan scores and Crow again Noel McGrath. Kriech na go hauling ar fad son again Bark. Ach Pesgile. Shanson Sohanish. Again Patrick Horgan. Kurishtacha John Chulige agus Chle agus Foril. Neshamacha John Clehanel McCarthy Tusno and Giedo agus Finch Massaner. Gominic the Horkig let Tamil de Vlienta Nosrish Fach to get Park Cronin. John Gardner, Ilhachan Keening Anas the Rain and Son. Desher scored against Shoe, against Farna Pearson and Son. Desher Gate scored the Horkig. It's Roger Lawmore, the John Gardner, against Anna Hazacher Fad the Shaheshin, than Verlar Parker. Scoring the Tacht on Lina Lahasik the Heberdarn Gadisha. Ach. As Bakul Kinte Adona Gerbe Declan Ryan ach thank Council Cura Dirna Kuli get Pabark.
Revan come on again Corbe Derry Glash Ardo lena gá chuis agus beidir go raibh ceart.
Cymlíana na hoscail san na Gorca agus duine de bheirt nó trúr a bhí ar an idir bheannach chorcaí bhfuil creibh na hhéireann 3 bliana hinlarcán McLachlan ar ghuiile a bhí ar a bhuidan san agus ceann san seoltaisteach agus seoltaisteach go crínig sin cúigín de faointí gur bhfuil mégan na strát na bliana seo.
Ní sin an cead ceann na tascóráil te mar a dúirtú bhríon agus é gaiirí níos críine de réir chéile de gan ábhí siad a heithí géana a bheith fechan ar John.
Tá bhfuil an gan tuairt aig sa chraibh ar limnach níos déanaí a chud an dáling Pácrón sé tuairt aig ar a gúil machchan sa Patrick Horgan is sean ar bhaint sa de chorcaig agus hoscail sé ar gúilí I dtír an dal amlóg chuir na cúlathe pointe mátá.
Bhí is a ceapan nó a fór sin taíontach sin rinne Horgan go maith chun an deistin a chruthú as thuir sé teach sa chúine an sin agus tháinig an tasamach ó lúg fearr go Patrick Horgan bhí a ceapa beidir go dúr éhann sin thar a bheits móil ceapan.
Is leis líad an lína chuig féidir as dad agus chuig féidir is seaca agus bhfuil san mithe nó tá si chur a thir sé drasnáin. Seach nuair is seaca tá sé siútra immer sa chraibh an fearras mó riamh ó thosta na cumáin imirthir sa chraibh aige Christy Ringer seaca cúig chluthe Pacht gan mar agus neart má léir go mar an son nach sin díalach bú sé chuir fóríige. Cummins Faníal Hibberdar nó 9-3. Pá Cronin ceann má puirte Cronin a dhéchnan son David Young nis a rééis Mark tóca gé náir McCarthy sin áir faointe ar fad anna bhós an air Cronin agus Crinske fer charin túhill.
Rinne Cronin an díon op an sin bhí sé deachar go leir an ceann son áil ag deirí leis brethir an sin agus an sin dumpig sé agus cruigh sé an deis an sin den Neil McCarthy agus cad é sin mar chríoch cólín íontach an sin.
Is Pocamach tóca anna chongrach an Deiblíní Cadigan hána sí an anas an son begáin. Fachtar ge Pá Burke agus bhfuil hí naire anna scailtin son. Sála go maith ge don nó Cusack.
Deis is sé Corcaí cólín na scóráil.
Is tóca ge Horgan agus í chur an áir aige ach an útachta. Nes rééis gur an clitrin son fachta ge Shane Burke agus guróid Ryan Cleánach leis seans a cholan sa sála ge don lóg. An tá leis nach isteach an líana hití a char sé drasnáin. Ach ní lenarsach go Shane Burke a crowd nó Pá Burke bechat mar an mórrán decrtaí.
Tá an cearta go a bhréon tá sé cruthú decrtaí an sin de cheanóg agus deirí leis pas íontach an sin a choristeachta Gerard Ryan daimtric sé Ryan go crín ceann eile teachta nós an sin.
Mar sin an faointe bháin is garút na bháin is le cheanna seo cílchanna feheh nes a chuin Thomas Stapleton gan ingin teachta na an ghairdeach ceann eile buailte gara. Don lo Cusack sin téir a talamh ní líon bhaideoir ge Corcaigh fé láthreacht tá nimirta do raig tá scealinn gur Michael Waddig bhfuil go Cusack sin agus tá sé aid agus ar leithad fós Stephen McDonald i ggurgin stitrach lana do Corcaigh is an isis ac go leor nuair bhíonn stitrach glanta ge Corcaigh a héan sin adó.
Ní fis cén fá nar chuir sé stop leis sin imirt mar chun bheith fearálta de gachéine ní go minic a héan don lóg sios agus is cósúil go bhfuil sé gortathe agus ba ceart an réithir stop a chur leis sin imirt an son chun deis a thurst don chóir le do Corcaí chóir leis a chorir.
Anthony Nash fer cheann tuirt go prapáil an sa éis a agla go meachgáil iseach seaníir san bhíige Thomas Stapleton agus isteach le Brian O'Mara. Well, has sé a láimh a ddíann ar chail na láimh a béidir.
Béidir, béidir go bhfuil sin an rud a tharla.
Johnny Crowley agus Seánie McGrath last year the internationals an mór an gcuiceágan a ríiste percad é go díire go hála.
Tháinig sé seachan sin an bhuiile a thug Thomas Stapleton agus hit sé an sin agus is beidir gur an sin a gortaigh sé glún. Ní sé anna hiléir ach is cosó.
Captain na fórne fágan na park agus bóla bas mór a thuirta. Agus tá chuil na láimh leis stoilm gorta ach an glún is mó a beidir tá churásta agus cum bhór go maithar an dochtúr Conn Murphy son. So tá Nash istigh agus Brendan Maher a Shelley an clitter in her Nash. Lorna Park an vertigo fearr chéile so beidir go bhácha siad an stutter uha go fáil bugtá san seotar chlé agus ar fóríonn san Jamie Collin agus bhfuil fear Heberdar David Young and son behacht ile shoot. Call ik maar dan stitter zegt een stitter vocht in tekens. Dat je vachten zeg je Horgan en is regen goeie mag bekert gemaakt scoren zo. Agus é sinna gasco tá batún ge David Young.
Segan dá rinne Young batún howler an glíhan an sin clé agus an créicnig an sitar ar a hanig se ná chuige pasbachan sin a ríise ó Jamie Collin go dtí Patrick Horgan agus duine an dara cholín ó Immert ag a Horgan.
Nis Conor O'Sullivan, stachar í Horgan a ríis, tá trí cínig ag a dí seo. An bhróid Cordaveras a get trastig McCarthy. Paddy O'Sullivan chun cín ar siúd. Ísio isteach, Luke O'Farrell istig. Michael Cahill mátá, well, batúna le get Cahill agus tá raach an tair a gólaige O'Sullivan. Well, put on a yasser fad an a hapla gaiste trasnánach tá gleithig an pat bhí raach ar a gólaige.
Bhí le deiste chólaige sin mar dúirtar feith gleithig an mar sin ach ní réidir smachtú ar an gédul sios ar an gédíireacht.
Tro hang a bháil mátá, Maher, stachel láirslí mar bhfuil wood lachags an Vertlar Park a Coebrú go das an son. Troch lan a gas sé an íl.
Cholín anna.
Fachtar éiste gas Stapleton. Nart má léir a gasú tá sé lá na park in is agus roicar na cholíige. Tá bach tak a las moga. Immert einach an sa agus sé an sort immert a náci tú lá a tar bí dainach the son. Ach sé críoch agus dead na Mertlag bhfuil peinte facht an son ceanna a get Pat Burke.
Mar a dúirtú Immert anna aineach go jo do Hebredáin agus seanse le go Pat Burke an cholín a scóráid.
Nis fear na sáirséalach an son núla saoile agus an spruc aimse go das an son aige. Os na tosa ag Tipperary.
Se go ná bhíon an grúiseach níos fearr atarthe. Bhíon an grúise chéine atar an jog.
Agus ceanna le I gaiimsú na spricin son aige Pat Burke. Patrick Horgan idir an dálín an cúile búiltige. Facht ge Paddy O'Sullivan, Pádraig Maher, Tamil Mhuig. Búilte isteach ag O'Sullivan ach ní a bhain scríthir sin mar iirecht an áiríre agus sin tá deis eile agus deis anna bhógan sáinis go Patrick Horgan faointeile a gaiimsú do hénig agus an áiríre go dtí seo Patrick Horgan go sé an Pat Burke sin na scórálathe. Búig féidir is seaca ach beidh am rahan siad gúil an réan níos a bhear agus an crinnis ag William Egan agus é chá fadas a hamach. Na seo mar sin chun Cork go chuir pointe bháin chun cín a ríist, seoltaisteach aige, tá sé hénig sásta go mai leis a stóilm agus a chúis aige.
Bhíon éon fágur go bhfuil se á dógáil tá sé anna chrín ag na puchanna séire sin.
Luke O'Farrell le tacht. Agus a crothú mórán decrachtaí de Michael Cahill an sunnaistig. Jamie Collin talú Patrick Horgan a tacht agus well bhuiile díanach búilte san na ggéir Pádraig Maher agus í son sórach go má agus gan hen gháil leis a dír fá.
Ferrag an dán ar Maher. Tá bhar na himachtaí sin go léir.
Is céimiid cadas a dascar seo. Stes na hasnaíocha.
Chur sin gomána seachans na hasnaíocha mar dúirtú. Agus ceart go meach carta buí feitin sin ag a Horgan dá bhar san.
Is féin mar cúil.
Gan ridear na himmartha beidir uair aigen.
Mar sin, ní fat do bhain le hama an sa agus tá William Egan treis gáf faointe ghaimsú hena féinnig do hen Sean Hón agus bhfuil an tríú ceann aimse an sanna ggé níl. Nes clé ní steirtling méid cheir neomat am cútah gortathe, William Egan a déanamh go maith. Agus pasmach ó fad le Lein McCarthy in sa smó pointe má fachtcin McCarthy an glíhán agus a bhacha saoil díra choríist facht an sanna aige anna faointe de chorcaig.
Anna faointe go jo agus an cheappas féin go raibh an ceann sanna bhd níos fearr ná an céad ceann cecha maithas a bhí an céad ceann bhí an ceann sin a bhd níos fearr. Bhína éigean go maith chun é aimsú agus fechar sin mar ard scóir an sin bhuiithid an glíhán agus díra chu an spotta seachan a bhlachar. Agus bhí ar hir hall ceappas féin gur Mickey Cahill a chur an líon a bhréin.
Agus uiste bheith cainte a thuas agus a himmirtu gin. Nis Brian an mar a héchar sinna bhchan ar úpád na bhaise Ort scorer fart again Vermoor a Chilrawain.
Got out hard score and chin up Rina Mara Khailche Count Eska Galore and chin Timple Lashley Trid and Kedla Tashit Ration and Deshin a Hapu a Hanwa her father fight. Hard score.
Ja, doen we een lachje if get goed ver Hurling sa. Couple of crash came Hogan Keen again. But Ishel ach nie heb Ishel Galore.
One she'd de a rash quick na lads.
Shaka ma het verhield pa Bartas na maar laat te zachte Herbedaan Satana Lasha. Doing go willen naar hoe dient against the Banish story. Kinto edition for on second day wacht daar hoe klare score Carcalo scored as the son again Luke Farrell from Cork and Keen.
Shava week she'd and Kahavis Chaka gus Kurshid and Slitter Dear Shaks Akunya Anna Happy Gajo and son agus Fecher Luke Farrell and Shin. Don't be shake a jazz Hanish and Macro Shebe.
Mish facht game Woodlock. Luke Farrell Cur Brewer. Ron McGrath agus Tarek Spasalor in the park you get. Ishel. Schulterstechen so get Geroid Ryan agus Fragra Lornach Bound will get Tipperdar agus Shannon Shea about the Nishpath Iad Corhamahos name.
Peter Corwell in Shin a scale fan better of rain. Ach Rinne Brendan Cummins go mach on Woodlock. I'm sure
there's a Hiedla. Ach Shofar I give me command the Cork Cadigan trust in the park. Jamie calling the Tach the Hannah Hawal and son to get Conor O'Mahony. Woodlock block out to come and get Pat Cronin. Cronin Nakamer effect Tamil Vahas Hied Lashin. After Deshin so Hanishkegs hard to Hicka Hurling. Mata just to mention Ian up. Megan, I guess can then in the Jory and son and Nishka can't see Yaragard. Drog Lana Cartagay Egan. The typically getting a penny Savan so. Talia on the Cossa Hutloha. Bruma Tachtenson as the Corkiga Horaka Shane Mar Egan she came out the steg I guess in the macht of Ream last year done so Treshu began next better Satana Lasha I guess for in struck eintje again Hagen target de Chine Egent voor Nish William Egan. Tibberdorn gaan onder de hoed gaan parken vecht jouw couple of second is door mag gaan count.
Agus ní raibh agus is sin an fágur chruig cahall na Jackroxí do féin. Chalís gentan sin na cahall.
Well, Chalís go cahallach drohúplis Cartiga Brendan Cummins and son stage gigs and tarnish. Gref Conor O'Brien an chun techt the go there.
Kelly Ray chun teach chun parke.
Mish Patrick Horgan chun an Varna a bhéadú begáin begaile. Bhí sé dhéige chur chofad an Noel McGrath ón Kenny beidir techt sa tliarach fachta ige McGrath der here fan a talún Shane O'Neill agus Brian O'Mara. Le de Camara Gay O'Mara agus tá sé gafa leistig de Arvain an Aspig. They should finish a come on a Lusker to Cole again Brian O'Mara. The Hepperdorn agus Coward Dechoin Benegas Beckach Gnúshochs on Chalerim Chicago.
Better gan Gnúshochs in Gachilagine. We got Comer O'Mara Gorecha Contort for Cole nor a Borsche Shelever and Erin Johnson. Fechershin far more lighter agus Kegan Yarn and a Cossentori and Yehan. They row the Robert a Chimadamach agus Creeknik Shega Hanma and Shin Sakonia. Hard score and Shin.
Níl bhfuil beláid de riamh ach chur an líon ar a hunsan again is for pointer Arnash the Cork against William Egan on Immert tá go dain.
Chorhamach an Tom Galéir derim se tréis den rasóra cú.
Agus ein faointe díag Egan a ríist fast an sa Mickey Cahill techt agus smachtathe a bhfuil good to get Pat Cronin. Pinche agus she shot the get Cronin go hard go Hallianta go cream agus Cork an ucht a ríist.
Fair play dog sin gach Hurling scoráte go han tapig a Cork tréis the Hibredarden an cool sin oil. Sin tartha go foil.
Mish McDonald tréis tal amach a John O'Brien. Bwyd go mach O'Brien Sanair. James Wood lacach Lorcan McLaughlin a chur muile began in glúiseach get Tipperary O'Brien a hamáintisteach agus Harrison Trasnáin Nish tá chláir bad níosar
Sebal Tanach scorna Chaco Chobus go tapig an daus Cool agus Tríchwilín scoráiltain sin tebh stig dem nó méid go le beidir nó gan nó méid Anna happy go Jonis
Tipperary Nish a churisteach níos a hapóla míle fáide Noel McGrath mar lá tasach a jaulroch sé fé láircha ach Lorcan McLaughlin
nos agus duine dige ná a bhíon ina réalt machchas amachtáibh.
So Anthony Nash tak amach in seo Hogan agus Seansa mag meid so fad a róhin tá sí buirtisteach aus fad ort faointe go deo a fear counter.
Art score so deich sé sósan sin bhí sé deich sé so spéir agus bhí sé chumpórt faoi rud éigen agus deirí leis cólí nóntaach a scór Allen son.
Agus cá agus go chainge súil gandát ná fuilse marsin ach Brian Amara a cheolaisteach trastan na chúil Conor O'Sullivan mátá sa sár síalaigh a dhéanamh go maithe san amachchaí seanna go helpín an chláinis in áda dhéine. Batúna go helpín McGrath níar a mórán slíige ní cáilda mórán slí anna faointear fad.
Bhí sé géiste clum ní dhearna sé mórán le tamil an nós ach nuair a fuair sé deis mar sin ní bheithach turmháin leis. Pass live a squiltan sin ó cheanóg a helpín agus
Tá Cronin an Clíháin a jaulroch sé agus Niall McCarthy beidir dultaisteach a lár bail ach Cronin in sprucan sa haríist agus in Grian a crathú deacrachtaí de Thomas Stapleton. Facht ge Cronin steach a lár slígarí McCarthy deisian sa ge Corcaig steach a ríist trastan chúlach well neidir bheith Paddy O'Sullivan nó Luke O'Farrell spruc Churisteach a Gael Farrell Harris and Trasnáin Caculor Chóicán a gceisisin sa tarna lehanis.
Bhí sé sin bhí cuma dain séireach ar sin nuair a fuair Niall McCarthy an ceann rinne sé iireach é a chur trasna cóil beidir go nearna sé beagán go neacha sé beagán in róide ach chríting sin le cólí níonta an sin O'Farrell.
Nis John O'Brien agus sin trícín fachta san éir nis a ges a tarna leisio smachta go dasastig Pá Burkenis a dhéanana go hlí ana bheisteach chalíos déanta san a ges Seán Óg. Sílinsa bhíonach Anthony Nash agus an choréalacha. Fear bhuileann na huan mar sin. Builtí sin a gáil a chóil go dó an anúil seisiir a bheistig. Chaib sé bar na bhachail.
Ora chur amachchas amach. Nuair a bhólan an Kelly na cén sin go bhaid bhólan sé go hionach na hiad. Bhí sé sin cosúla ora chur. Fegar sin díreach ar an cóil baire. Díreach ar ceann an cóil bair an son. Ach ní raibh chance géine ora chur mar sin na stepa.
Well, díreach John Taibhlín Stadium, Ger Cunningham agus Jimmy Barry and Tahis. Poetry and the Killer and Taibhlín. A dúra sé fé chúl. Chá féin tetar an ish. Leisio. Lorcan McLaughlin. Steach a dro Paddy O'Sullivan ach Pádraig Maher a bhachail. A techt amach chuis sé fé dhéanaan tlita seachas bheith macht le fé mar a bhí fer chlóinú agus tá seo leis an ár cos an ár den ish. Slap buit ar Pádraig Maher. Pucks ar buitan san aige.
Bully fair amachchas amach.
Aig na gúilí amach. Cúil breán í roiad a hinige agus tá peinte corthaile na choisige. Oscailte go mar agus an aire scaoilte. Fós tá sé tainmhach an isis le cúneom de díag nó mar sin an nuas. Sían sa de Heberdarn le Shane McGrath blokáta gin Niall McCarthy. Buan a bhuas an Ireland son de Chorcaig I ge Horgan nis tá deisian sa Luke O'Farrell har sé chatúrfa chúl agus ná bhí caiitir chúl I ge Fanog Vaniston na Corn har sé pointe chatasig.
An dá rinne bhí seansaigh Shane McGrath an ceann son a bhlan amach agus deirig le bhlaáil in nús rinne Niall McCarthy go amach an tais sin a heláthraigh agus fechar sin mar bhuiile. Ard scoring son.
Nis tá slúna methegar deire hir agus tiltte go bheith Shane O'Neill de Chorcaig in Noel McGrath. Cá gurigh Patrick Horgan in Slitter, Harris a Trasnáin. An láthirach ag ge Corcaig in scóin son.
Corcaig reis go hand happy gur fad mar a dúras Corhamad mad in
Nis Lehan, ní teach takeir de bar cos sí tamar to Ishal Gear a ge Lehan for Luke O'Farrell Vanis de Corn on a hole. Farrell Vanis the Curly hand, left painted on score.
Painted on score her father fad. Agus dir Teres Jack the Jack on the bark, the direction bark and fight better couple of seconds. Agus fecher sin mar score, ard Cooley.
Marsin Deniomet le Dolansa, Pa Cronin. Put to Gomage. Achun kun macha John Tevline. Stachs pass. Lihan. Kalistian. When she Coolish and turn about to stall him get Patrick Hogg. The Stachon of Black. Shachunish Thomas Stapleton agus tá Barnum point to mach again. Stephen McDonald here again Churda Villa agus an up again McDonald and son agus amach le Cork gerecht. Chofaden so let Tom Kenny. Nish au me get fichen ke ha closer. Stachdi die han hecher sin de smacht and son on hier Tangerville Aliente. Niall McCarthy will paint it so the Harry Tohil. Nach Glote mar feinte agus mar cloiseach dis.
Agan do cloiseach ionach mar dorto agus creachnig si dé le Colleen ionach freshen. Colleen ionach an trio Colleen on Nimmerton sin ag Niall McCarthy. Gacha an ceannach ob beag nach níos fear na Adigan agus William Egan and sin ag Immert go hanwa the Chorcaig an daus. Luca Farrell sa dara le freshen.
Agus an Farsa Cronin aus fad choma. Shotteach again os Cúna Chhuirle Shear. Agus an Spruckheimse again fairbain an aspect. And score.
Fight the Cronin and Shasta Darnale. Agus an Gachion go hínta ar fad far mór ard étaréis annachchuid ébre dhéanamh sa chléchan seo nóg. Beidir gur bheith Cronin an obair an beidir ceann na difriachtaí is mó idir na fórna go dtí seo.
Niall McCarthy leis gimmer gomach a se chun Tiverdarn ó Mara a ríist. Dianta anna bhair fadigech O'Neill an Bautasa. Agus cool eile builte sanach an Bautasa O'Neill dan sé teh a chúil do rud agin den giad chúil.
Sé dan sé teh an chúil do agus bhí ar
Sgadesga Tom Kenny. Lihan a ríist tan an lá. Agus gachéine eile chótapig i Lihan agus tá an Spruckheimse an son a ríist. Ní te rád an a barca bhach lechttáirí an pocan a chluige.
And cinnte go bhain ard léisiúr as a bheith fechan ar an bheróg seo ins na blianta tal le teach de bhrian.
Soch le dearna chataran nuair críochnaí de córam 3 seachtainna hin an sá sa farc seo. Darn Sweetnam. Seeking the faintí fuair sé siúd ó Nimmerton ná dearna chomacian agus na cosa frisáid de bhuchail. Inis púr Harris a drastána agus an bhert dianta ge Sweetnam.
Ard score is. Anig Lehan isteach agus Derry Gleis gá Chólína áil agus tá Sweetnam taréis an rud Kenan Ken.
Cos céim netí van ias, hána cosa ger chanar ó mahani, Cron na gymach leis, siúgurí Pahargan smacht ias a gesiúd ar a géadíirach, Harris a trasnán, agus tá Corcaig críochtú anna láide go deonsa.
Agan dó binéan.
Go bheith seo an chans dearnach chúl ige Tiverdarn agus tá sí sára an trasa ige Anthony Nash. Agus an bháil se an count an bé bu idamach bu chun gríd an slitter ach íon tentang a bháil.
We wanted to get to the league final once we were in the semi-final, and I think that was our objective coming up today, so I'm very pleased about that.
Now, you had to change your goalkeeper, and the loss of Donald O'Cusack is a big one.
Yeah, it's a terrible loss for us, It doesn't look good, and he's being seen. He's gone to Dublin for examining operation, I think, as we speak, so it doesn't look good, and I'm bitterly disappointed for him because he's been a great captain for us so far, and he's doing a great job, and he's really the players' leader, and they look up to him very much, so it's a big loss for us.
It is indeed, but that was a very entertaining game in Thurles this evening, and this new look Cork team growing in confidence with every outing. Michael Dignan, the funny thing about that was, I mean, Cork certainly finished the game, the last phase of it there very, very impressively, but there were times that it looked like Tipperary were going to kind of walk away with this, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, there wasn't much in it for a long time, but I think really, Cork have Jimmy Barry there, the man, like, he looks as good as he did when he was playing, but he's brought a great charisma to the job again straight away, great energy. You can see he brought a very experienced management team with him, and the whole of Cork Cork have got behind the team straight away. The young players have blended in with the older players. Sean Og back, you know, the iconic figure in Cork over the last 15-20 years. Donal Og as captain. So really, I think the spirit is back in Cork hurling, and you know, to rebuild the team so quickly has been very impressive.
It has been very impressive, and sometimes all you need, Eddie, is just a little bit of a break, you know, and they're getting it now, Cork, to kind of build the momentum again.
Yeah, they are. I suppose, look, all the controversy of recent years is put to bed now at this stage, and as Michael said it there, you know, the right man is in there now, and you have, to have success, you need everybody pulling in the right direction. And clearly Cork have that at the moment. The players, the management, everyone is pulling in the right direction. When you have that, there's nothing you can't achieve, really.
You also need young talent coming through. Cork seem to have a bit of that, but also, of course, you need some of the more experienced players as well. The blend is important.
The blend is very important, and I think that's, you know, you saw Sean Og start